Come and see me and maybe you'll die, but I can keep you in hard work, the fluid kind. That's enough for excitement today. Frustrated, faded, it's pay to play. Come and see me and maybe you'll try. I've been holding these pyros till they could fly. Open up and enlighten again. Enjoy the skyline, it's an incremental end. The rover.
Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in. Stepping up now, Garrett Hampson. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Popped up. Aguilar is there for it. Oh, don't know what happened there, but he missed it. Throwing to second, and he'll get in there safely. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch misses. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best foot forward, execute pitches to all quadrants. The opposition's got to be on point if they're going to have a chance today.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Ripped down the first base line. Step on the bag for one, but one's all they get as the run scores. Now to the plate, Nolan Arenado. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. 2-1 to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. Daniel Murphy waits on deck. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The next 3-2. He loses him on ball 4. Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. To Spangenberg. Relay to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, you have to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Next for Milwaukee, Eric Thames. His career numbers in this matchup, he's a .333 hitter. Thames behind 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw to Murphy, he'll take care of him, and that'll... Coming to the plate now, Trevor Story. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. At the plate, Ian Desmond. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Ian Desmond
Popped him up. Grandal is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
batting 8.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now the catcher Chris Iannetta. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Popped high in the air. Aguilar waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Jesus Aguilar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
No left fielder.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Ryan Braun. In his career versus this pitcher, he's hitless in 6 tries. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Just hung in there on that one. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the... So striding in, Kyle Freeland. 9-1-2 due up. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Now a ball lined to the left side. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Braun has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Raimel Tapia. He drew a walk his first time up. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Freeland stands at first with 1 out. This is on the ground over to first. There's 1. Back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
The right fielder.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And in the bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Kane will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
1-2 now. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. So stepping in, Orlando Arcia, lifetime against this particular arm. Batting .500, 4 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Now a swing and a ball headed for Murphy over there at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping into the box, Jimmy Nelson. 2 away in the inning, and then it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And there's ball 2 now.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Story is there. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now a ground ball for Moustakas. This might be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets in now is Lorenzo Cain back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out to right field. After it is Blackman. It's down for extra bases, and the Brewers have their first hit of the game. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
The batter,
digging in to try it again, Corey Spangenberg, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-2. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Kane leads off second with nobody out. Spin and a throw back to second. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Still even at 2-2. No runs, just one hit, one error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Pickoff move to second. The 2-2 one more time. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Striding into the box, Eric Thames. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Milwaukee.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Aguilar, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Desmond has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the... Now in the box, Kyle Freeland. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So he sets him down swinging. Kyle Freeland goes down for the first out in the 5th inning.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Kane is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, the center fielder.
Into the box now. Raimel Tapia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Braun has a read on it, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And it's fouled away. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Tapia ranging back, still going back, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Brewers have come back to tie things at 1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
In now, Ryan Braun. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. And another foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Got him swinging in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Orlando Arcia is on deck. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Again, a 1-2. This is foul right side. And a good take there will push it to 2-2 now on the Brewers shortstop. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jimmy Nelson. Here's the 1-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. From the stretch, the 1-2. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. He's set. The 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. But the Brewers tie things up. Standing in, Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Yanked fouled off to the right. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kane is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In now, Nolan Arenado. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Drilled on the ground to short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Here's Daniel Murphy now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Hit well on the ground to first. Relay to Aguilar, the double play, and that retires the side. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. And he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Ground ball left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now at the plate, Corey Spangenberg. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next 1-2 pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and in steps the lefty power threat Eric Thames. Runner goes for second. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. He's running again. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw. Digging in, Ian Desmond. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Iannetta. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Mark Reynolds will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12.
Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line drive to center field. Kane is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire this. Jake McGee gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. At the plate, Mike Moustakas comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
The 1-2. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Here's Ryan Braun now. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in, Garrett Hampson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. A toss behind the back. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. At the plate, Raimel Tapia, 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. Aguilar is there, and he has it for the out. Digging in once again, Charlie Blackmon, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Not in time as he steals second. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
He's got himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Number 23, come on now and pinch run here. A bouncer up the middle. Spangenberg is there. Flip of his glove for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Number 23 will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Scott Oberg is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for Colorado, number 45.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Oberg is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Softly hit here to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, shortstop.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. The 1-1 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bases are empty, one man out. Here he comes again, 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jimmy Nelson. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
The set and the 2-2. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Daniel Murphy. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Hard liner to center field. In there, a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Stepping in now, Ian Desmond. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To Spangenberg. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
3-2, full count. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the... Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Mike Dunn enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Now catching.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Here's at the knees and called strike 3. Ready once again, Corey Spangenberg. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Now at the plate, Eric Thames. In terms of the lifetime head-to-head with Mike Dunn, Christian Yelich will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Jesus Aguilar would be next. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Desmond is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Christian Yelich will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field.
Now batting, Tony
Number
Walters.
22.
He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. And after that quick walk, and it eats him up a bit.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Raimel Tapia. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given up.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. But it's offline. He scores. And they've jumped ahead here in the 10th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The third baseman.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Burns, a California-born ball player. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Hampson, the runner at third. Tapia is over at first with 1 away. Scooped up, throw on to first, so they get the out, but a big insurance run is in to score as the lead grows to 2 now. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. The 2-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout in the play. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Wade Davis takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10.
Now playing shortstop.
The 1-2
batting 8
is a fastball that misses. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Once again, a 3-2. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Aguilar and deep. And that one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2 is a ball down and away. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Into the box now, Ryan Braun. He flew out in his last at bat. hot shot towards the hole. A dive, and he knocks it down. Well, will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
You know, Dero, there's a school of thought that says, hey, never dive into first base, but that dive just bought himself a base hit.
Yeah, I didn't go to that school, Dan. I was known for diving into first base. I'll tell you what, they'll say all the right things like, oh, the ball beats you there, you get there faster if you run instead of dive. When you smell a knock, it's tough not to just want to dive at that bag like a chocolate donut.
Full count now, 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Striding in once again, Orlando Garcia. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run. Travis Shaw will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 21, Travis.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And they will get the force in a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Mike Dunn claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jimmy Nelson pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Wade Davis closes the door for the save, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.